The lion that turned into Michael Myers because his entire family was killed off. Baby, I can't blame the lion. And just run off. No weapon, nothing. Just run off. Baby, look, at this point, my hard-headed ass child gotta just die. Like, baby, oh, like, Lord, don't let me raise no kids this stupid. Please don't let me raise no kids this stupid. What's up? It's Nikki. Welcome back to my channel, King Nikki TV, where I give you commentary on popular movies and TV shows. In this video, I will be reviewing the new movie, Beast, starring Idris Elba and Sharlto Copley, about a man who takes his two daughters to Africa on a safari to visit where their mother is from after she has recently passed away. I really enjoyed this movie. I gotta say, like, I really enjoyed this movie, but I'm just one of those people. I really love this subgenre, the man versus beast, man versus nature, generic B-movie. I love these movies. I even like the one with Megan Fox that came out a few years ago. I even like the one way back in the day with Orlando Jones, Lake Placid. Like, these are just my kind of movies. So if you are also a fan of the man versus beast B-movie little subgenre, you will be pleasantly entertained with Beast. And I honestly feel like even if this isn't your cup of tea, you will walk away entertained. Does it have its flaws? Of course it does. It's a little generic man versus beast. But it was well executed and it was entertaining and it was fun. I feel like they really executed this movie very well. It felt stressful. It felt, you know, the tension could be felt. I think they did really well. Now, I did not like, okay, so these types of movies, you know, they gotta set up the characters so we can feel something for them when the second act comes around and people's lives are in danger. And I get that, but y'all, it kind of annoyed me. It was that first act of setting up, first of all, the dream sequence kept getting on my nerve. Idris Elba's character kept having some dream sequence regarding his wife that passed away, and I was just like, come on now, man, with the dream. Like, I'm kind of over it. The daughters, the arguments, it was kind of annoying me. I was like, okay, like, I got it. Mom passed. Dad was kind of absent. Okay, like, I get it. For me, it was taking away from the atmosphere of the movie. At one point, we're in a life or death situation, right? And the oldest daughter, who was the most annoying character of the movie, starts getting in an argument about her dad about making promises he can't keep. Like, baby, we are in a life or death situation, and you talking about broken promises like you Thrill W. I don't understand it. Like, is it just me, baby? We could die. We got a lion after us, and you fussing. Like, I didn't like that. Also, I am not a fan of movies where characters have to do really idiotic things to move the story forward. It is so stupid. Like, we could be way more inventive in getting our characters from point A to point B without people doing just really, really stupid stuff. Really obviously stupid things. The number one character who was doing the most idiotic things was the oldest daughter. At one point, we in the car, the lion has attacked us, right? And Sharlto Copley plays their safari guide, who was also a friend of their mother's, a childhood friend, right? They call him Uncle. He go out, well, I thought his character was kind of stupid. He out, we find a village that got destroyed. We see someone in the road who had got attacked. And he goes off into, you know, the jungle. Is it called a jungle? He go off into the wildlife looking for this lion. And yes, he has a gun, but I kind of feel like, why am I going looking for this? Let's just get the fuck up out of here. However, there were other folks from the village that had run off. So I can deduce that he wanted to help. He said there were families, there were kids. So it may seem like a stupid decision to run off, but it ain't half as stupid as the other folk because there was reasoning behind it. It was stupid, but it was one of those heroic stupid because he wanted to go after this lion before anybody else got hurt. So he goes after the lion, ends up getting hurt. He's stuck out there. Now, Idris Elba trying to figure out how to go and help the dude. He ain't finna just leave him, right? The adult of the situation, the buff man of the situation, is trying to figure out how to go get him, but in a smart way, right? Child, the little scrawny teenage girl decides to just open the car door, because at this point we're stuck in the car, open the car door, and just run off. No weapon, nothing. Just run off. Baby, look, at this point, my hard-headed ass child gotta just die. Like, like who would, bruh, your dad is trying to figure something out. Why would you do, literally, I feel like it would have been more realistic for her to get killed. That line should have got her ass. Like, that did not make any sense. But I did skip over something stupid that I just thought about. Crashing the car. We are in the car, Idris Elba and his two daughters. The Uncle Safari guy has already run off, right? Idris goes out. He's told to run. He runs. Lion is coming after him. He jumps in the car. He closes the door. We are all three of us trapped in the car, okay? Idris Elba is in front of the wheel. I did not understand why he ain't just drive the car. He moves to the passenger side and tells his daughter to drive. I didn't understand. Now, he did switch the daughter over because I think the window had been broken or the window was down. I want to say it was broken. I can't recall exactly. I want to say the line broke the window, and I get that. But before we even got to these events, man, we could have chucked her in the back seat. Either way it went, I did not understand why we told the girl to drive, but whatever. Then, baby, we don't even get nowhere. And this is typical for many movies. When you get into a car to get away from danger, if it's a person after you or a lion, in many movies, you crash the car before you even get anywhere. And I cannot stand that. They literally drove like 3 seconds and crashed into a tree. I was just like, are you kidding me? But whatever. I went into this movie expecting typical, so I'm not even going to count that against them. So, a good part though, like a lot in this movie was really good. The lion attacks to me was good. The atmosphere they created was good. The tension they created was really good. They get attacked in the car once the oldest sister done ran off. And Idris Elba is under the car. Child, in what world, and I think he did this in the car as well, in what world can you be kicking the lion and they don't bite your mother leg off? I was like, how is you kicking the lion, bro? And how is you kicking the lion and the lion not using its claws to slice you the fuck up, using its teeth to bite your foot off? It was so many moments where the lion trying to come through the window and Idris Elba kicking the lion. The lion trying to get him from under the car and Idris Elba kicking the lion. Like, come on, baby. Now, of all folk, I can suspend some motherfucking belief. Of all folk, I can suspend my belief when I am watching movies. But come on now, child. That was one, well, not one, but another gripe I had with this movie. The unrealistic moments when folks should have died. And I went into the movie knowing good and doggone well that Idris and his two daughters are not gonna die. Like, we already know they are going to survive the movie. I get that, but we still could have made the stakes a little higher. We still could have made them getting out of danger more realistic. There was just moments when I was like, bro, you should have been half dead. Like, it's no way you kicking the goddamn lion. Now, as Idris is under the car, he has a tranquilizer gun. And I did not know, child, you can only put one tranquilizer in the gun at a time. I didn't like that. So the youngest daughter is inside the car and she has the tranquilizer that has to go in the gun, right? The lion is trying to get dad under the car. Baby stuck out the window and she stabbed the lion with a tranquilizer. And I'm like, baby, you got more sense than your big sister. You got more sense than the big sister. So the oldest daughter ends up getting to the uncle. She ends up getting him back to the vehicle. And all of us are just sitting in this car waiting for help to come, right? And we get a dream sequence. Dream sequences, when something happens that don't really happen, for me in movies, is so cheap. It's so cheap. Like, we need better, right? No one in the year of our Lord and Savior Beyonce, no one in the year 2022 should be doing these fake you out dream sequences in movies. I mean, come on now, child. Like, I cannot stand it. Idris Elba is in the car. Well, we're all in the car, but Idris Elba is asleep, and he wakes up and he's like, who drank all the water? Because we only had like a few water bottles. We were supposed to be conserving water. Then he notices, after he says that his daughters are not in the car. They're outside the car, and they get attacked by the lion, and he wakes up. Baby, what was the point of this? Like, writers, what was the point of this? Filmmakers, what was the point of this? Come on now, child. I don't know. I just don't like fake you out dream sequences in movies. Now, then in the movie, the moral of the story, to me, we have a lion pride that we're introduced to, and we are also told about poachers. Charlito Copley's character is an anti-poacher, which the youngest daughter tells us she read about anti-poachers who basically killed the poachers. Now, baby, I ain't telling nobody to go out and kill nobody, but I'm just saying, I would be the anti-poachers. Leave the motherfucking animals alone. Like, leave the motherfucking animals alone. So, the movie starts off where we see poachers attacking a pride of lions, y'all. One lion got away. So, come to find out, this rogue beast lion that is on the loose and going on his murder spree. The lion that turned into Michael Myers because his entire family was killed off. Baby, I can't blame the lion. Like, I can't blame the lion. And he ain't just going after the poachers, baby. He just seeing humans as enemies. I don't blame you, lion. I don't blame you. Now, as we're sitting in the car, the poachers come upon us, right? At first, I thought this was going to be really bad for them. I thought this was going to be a situation where we have an animal threat and a human threat. Now, even though, I mean, obviously they're poachers, so they ain't really folk of the highest moral caliber. But even still, they were actually going to help them out for a fee. I think they wanted $5,000 American dollars. And Idris Elba is like, yes, fine, I'll pay what I need to pay. I got my daughter, so we need help. So they were actually going to help, baby, until they saw Charlito Copley's character. Like, oh, nah, bro, you killed one of my folk. And see, this is the gall of people. He killed one of your folk, baby. You killed the lion's whole family. But anyway, so all hell breaks loose. They like, nah, bro, he killed our folk. We ain't helping y'all. But in this moment, the lion comes and attacks, right? So they scatter out, trying to run. The lion is attacking. We got all that chaos happening. So Idris Elba tells his daughters and Charlito Copley that, look, our only way out of here is that Jeep that they got. I need to go get the keys from the main guy who was driving, because he tried to just back the truck up so we can get Charlito Copley in the car because he's badly injured. So the keys are not in the car, and he's like, I gotta go. Baby, lion is attacking. It's pitch black, dark, it's nighttime, and we got poachers out there. So basically, I'm on a stealth mission, right? Baby, why he out there trying to creep around, not get killed by the lion, and not get killed by whatever else might be out here, and not get, ganked up by the poachers? Baby, what y'all think his daughter do? What y'all think his daughter do? They got these walkie-talkies. Baby, she just started calling him on the talkie. Just, baby, I'm out here on a stealth mission. Why in God's name would you do? That was so, baby, oh Lord, don't let me raise no kids this stupid. Please don't let me raise no kids this stupid. Like, come on, anybody would know. And if I say I'm going to be back in 10 minutes, baby, we got to just give it time. We don't know how long it's going to take me to get out here and do whatever I'm trying to do and get these keys. That was so annoying. And then she continues to do stupid stuff. Y'all, she want daddy back. She started blowing the horn. Beep, 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 beep. Why you making yourself a target for the lion? Why would you be blowing the horn? Like, come on now, child. Y'all. It was so stupid. But I will say, I was enjoying the movie so much that her stupidity, normally when characters be real stupid, it kind of really ruins my movie watching experience. Like, it really bugs me when characters are just doing this stupid stuff. But honestly, I was enjoying the movie so much, and it was so well executed, and I was just having so much fun with it. Her stupidity did not bother me on like a really high scale. It was just like, girl, get the fuck out of here. Like, it wasn't that bad for me. I was still able to enjoy the movie. Now, of course, old girl blew the horn, and the lion comes to the car where the two daughters and the uncle are to attack. So when we crashed the car and hit the tree, we're kind of on like a cliff, right? So the uncle tells the girls to run out the back of the car and go get into the poacher's vehicle. Y'all, let me tell you right now, child, I got more sympathy for this motherfucking lion in the movie. Now, see, I got sympathy for the villagers, child, and the innocent folk. But them poachers, I'm sorry, I really got no sympathy. But the lion, it was hurting my heart. So, Charlito Copley's character, he gets the girls out of the car. The lion attacks. The car and the lion fall off the cliff, child. And this lion is bionic. The lion just was walking away from it so unscathed. And it was so sad, y'all. Charlito Copley is in the car when it crashed, and the lion is creeping to him. And baby, ain't nobody trying to get mauled by no lion. Like, that's a terrible, terrible death. So it's already a little obvious that Charlito Copley is about to just blow the car up, because we know he has a lighter. He used it earlier in the movie to try to stop the bleeding on his wound. And we can clearly see gas dripping from the car. And what was so sad to me is that when he goes to, spark the lighter and cause this explosion, he doesn't say, I don't want to die, I don't want to burn. He looks to the lion and says, sorry, girl. Oh my God, y'all. It got me in my soul. Because the poor lion whole family was murdered. And he blows the car up, y'all. And when I tell you, the lion got engulfed in flames. The bionic lion. Y'all, that hurt my heart. I don't know, anything with not anything with lions. Anything with animals being hurt, y'all, like, I was in a movie about to cry. I was about to shed one little tear for that scene. That hurt my heart. So Idris Elba gets back. He gets to his girls. They tell him what just happened. And we got to get away. And we have to get away right now. When the lion attacked the car before the uncle got them out, the oldest daughter got hurt. She again was kicking the lion in the face like the dad. Baby, y'all. Baby, I ain't never seen nobody be able to kick no lion in the face, kick no shark in the face, kick anything in the face with like these like claw teeth, and you don't get, I don't know. Look, I can't call it. But she's really hurt in her midsection area. Now, we got the keys. We're in a poacher's car. We're driving. Daughter hurt. So I would be thinking, let's just drive and get the heck up out of here. But no, Idris Elba thinks we need to stop right now with this lion on the loose, with a working vehicle with gas, so that I can tend to your wounds. Look, child. I wouldn't choose to do that. But hey, this is what we do. This is what we do in the movie, okay? So we get to an area that looks familiar to us, an area that they saw earlier before all the mayhem happened. We pass the Pride of Lions that we were introduced to, and we come across the abandoned school that we saw earlier. And this is where we're going to try to get the girls some help. Side note, Idris Elba is a doctor in the movie. Now, we get here and we find that this is the poacher's nest. Y'all thought this was just sad. Like, it's just all kind of stuff in there because, they poachers or whatever. So, we're in there trying to find supplies to help the girl, like a first aid kit or try to find water or whatever. So, Idris Elba is able to find some stuff he needs. He pretty much just dresses the wound. Put, what is it called? Gauze or whatever on it. So, he ends up leaving his two daughters to go search for water, right? And in the midst of us in here, we open windows, we open these big behind doors, big enough for a lion to fit in, of course. We got all the doors open, child, as if it ain't no freaking bionic lion after us. Idris Elba goes to look for water. Baby, he looking in lockers and breaking locks off lockers. Why would water be in there? Why would water be in the locker, child? I don't know. I just look, whatever. Of course, while Idris Elba is out looking for water or whatever, the lion comes in where his daughters are at. He runs back to where they are. We're able to get out. Idris Elba does have a gun. However, he uses up the bullets and he just like, forget the gun and throw it. I never understand when people do this. Baby, I'd rather have something than nothing when I am facing up against a lion. At least I could kind of hit with it, block with it. You know how something comes to bite you and you put something up so they bite it instead of you? I mean, it's something that you can do with that gun, even if you cannot shoot it. That just always irks me when folk do that in movies. So anyway, he takes the girls to this little area and he locks them in. And he says, look, I'm about to go square up with the lion. Literally, okay, that's what he does. So, y'all, this is, honestly, this is the part of the movie I was waiting on the whole time. From the preview, I was ready to see Idris Elba square up with a motherfucking lion. I was ready to see him punch a lion in the face. I was like, here you go. I got excited. I was like, here we go. Here it is. Y'all. This was the most ridiculous. This was the most ridiculous final showdown in a movie I have ever seen in my entire life. Bar none. It was so ridiculous. And I loved it. But baby, Idris Elba should have been dead. In real life, baby, you trying to fight up. Look, humans got the advantage because of our mind. Because we think up things and we create weapons. But just a human against beast, baby, you're losing. Period. Child. Y'all, Idris Elba took a peeling knife to a fight with a lion. It was literally, no, not a peeling knife. What is it? Is it called a carving knife? What's them little knives, y'all? He had this little teeny knife that he brought to the fight with the lion. Come on now, baby. Like, Idris Elba was out. And I was like, why he running to the middle of an open field? You ain't got nothing to hide behind or nothing. But there was a reason why he did that. Idris Elba got in this open field. He literally with a lion. Baby, this was so stupid. This was so stupid. Y'all, it was Idris Elba versus the lion. It's going down in history for me. If I had to do a video of my top 10 final showdowns ever in the movie, I'm adding Idris Elba versus the lion from Beast. Like, I am. This was amazing. This was so stupid, y'all. It was so great. So, Idris Elba goes out into this open field because when we met the pride earlier, we learned that the female lions go out to hunt and the male lions stay and protect the pride. And if any other lions, etc., come into their territory, they will kill them to protect their territory. And that is what the lions come to do. They ain't come to save Idris, little dumbass, who decided to square up with a lion. But y'all, this made me sad though, because I'm like, for me, the lion don't deserve to die. His family was murdered. I did not like this. But whatever, child. Polar lion loses. The humans win. The poachers gonna still be poaching. So nobody loses in this world except the people that died, child, and the lion. Idris Elba wakes up in the hospital, and yeah, he looked terrible, but I feel like, nah, bro, it should have been them little scratches. Nah, he should have had deep claws and teeth, because there was a few times in that fight where the lion like bit his mitts. He should have had chunks missing out of him. But whatever, child. Now, I really felt like I liked Idris Elba's character in this. And I liked how realistic it felt, in the sense that there were moments where he literally was just like, I don't know what to do. And I feel like that's realistic. You're in this situation And you just really feel like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I like that aspect of it. I liked how real and authentic his character felt. I enjoyed pretty much just so much about this movie. I really love Charlito Copley. I love him in general, and I really liked him in this movie. Now, one thing that a lot of people will likely gripe about is the CGI lion. For me personally, child, I don't care. I mean, I'm going to be real honest with you. See, this ain't the worst CGI I ever saw, and it ain't the best CGI I ever saw, but it does not bother me. I have watched movies where you can clearly tell that's the stunt double. That's not the actor. It don't bother me. The movie is fake, bro. Like, so if I see something in a fake movie that's fake, it don't bother me. It don't take me out of the story. It doesn't take me out of the moment. I don't know. That's just me. It does not bother me. Child, leave the real lions alone. Don't go get no lion on the movie set to try and film this movie. Leave the lions alone, child. We ain't learned that from the movie. The CGI lion, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me in a bit. Like I said, is it the best CGI? No. Is it the worst CGI? No. And even if it was the worst CGI, in all honesty, would that bother me? No. Certain bad CGI bothers me, but when it comes to like putting animal attacks in a movie, bruh, use the CGI. It don't bother me. It don't take away from the movie in any way, in my personal opinion. I feel like this movie really delivered. This movie knew exactly what it was, and it did not try to be anything else. This movie is ridiculous. But it is fun. It is entertaining. And that is what movies are supposed to be. I had a really good time with Beast. I am going to give Beast a solid 5.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed this movie. And I really enjoyed this subgenre in general. And we need more of these movies, y'all. I love man versus beast, man versus nature, survival movies. And this is definitely on my list of one of my tops, one of my favorites. I really had fun with this movie. Let me know, guys, in the comments, how did you feel about Beast? Did you agree or disagree with my take? I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.